The Yankees are in Baltimore going for their 18th consecutive win versus the Orioles. Highlights and analysis now. It's the Game Day Show. Okay, the Yankees go for their 18th consecutive win against the Orioles tonight, third straight overall. DJ LeMahieu in there at second base, leading off, had 4 hits last night. Aaron Judge hit his first home run of the year last night. He's in right field. Gleyber Torres at shortstop. He had a slow night against the Orioles by his standards. Giancarlo Stanton in there at DH. Aaron Hicks in center field. He had a big home run last night. Luke Voit back in there at first base today. Gary Sanchez behind the dish. He is 0 for the season. Gio Urshela in there at third base. And Miguel Andujar, Miggy Two Bags, out there in left field. Gardner sits the bench. And on the mound, soon-to-be 38-year-old Jay Happ. He was 7-0 with the Yankees in 2018 with a 2.69 ERA. Last year, not quite as good, 12-8 with a 4.91 ERA. Looks to get off to a good start this year. He was much better in spring training.
Grounded sharply and through for a base hit. Rounding third is Judge. Here he comes, and the throw is going to be cut off. It's an RBI single for Stanton, and the Yankees have a 1-0 lead. And the 1-2. High fly ball, deep left center field, giving chase is Smith. And that ball is gone. A grand slam for Voit with one swing makes it 5-0.
That's hit well, way back in left field. Get out of here. It's gone. Ansar Alberto with a 2-run homer. Rio hits it big, way back, and that ball is out of here. Into the seats in right center field, and suddenly it's a 1-run game.
And all of a sudden he spins it off the plate, and there's no chance for anyone.
This could be 2. Nice play, Valleca for 1 over
how about you?
Turn 2. Pat Valleca got it started, and then Alberto on the relay to first.
And deja vu all over again. Just like on opening night, Mother Nature showed up in the 6th inning. The tarp is on the field.
I've seen those pitches go against Aaron Judge more than the other way.
And that one's drilled to left field. There it goes! See ya! A 3-run home run for Judge. And the Yankees come back, and they lead this one 8-6.
Waited out the rain delay, and Judge just hit a monster home run, baby. Yeah, buddy. Ha ha. Okay, so Luke Voit breaks out of his 1-for-10 slump with his second consecutive home run, a grand slam in the first inning. Good to see that he's coming around and swinging the bat better. He was really the Yankees MVP through, I'd say early July last year at least. So that's good. Jay Happ was not sharp tonight. It looked like in the beginning of the game, first couple innings, he was missing a lot of spots, leaving a lot of balls over the plate. His ball didn't have that usual sink when he was throwing it low in the zone. It would just kind of hang out over the plate. His velocity wasn't great, 91 to 93. But it looked like he settled in, started hitting his spots, and got better as the game went along. Gleyber Torres was hit by a pitch in the first inning and had to come out of the game. Now, it didn't look to be that bad. It looked like the ball impacted him right about there in the right elbow. He's got that odd stance and just kind of took one off the back elbow. But he came out of the game, and Tyler Wade came in for him. My thought is that it's probably precautionary. When you get hit there, it can cause loss of feeling in your fingertips. It can cause cramping in your hand. And if it swells up, it can impede your throwing. So in a tight ball game like this one was after Happ got rocked a bit, you want a shortstop in the game that can throw the ball to first or make a relay throw from the outfield. And so Tyler Wade came into the game, and Tyler Wade's a good defensive player. So he's not Gleyber offensively, obviously, but if it's only going to be a couple at bats, you make that trade. You want the guy on the field who can make the play late in the game. And now, this.
Hey, check out Clemens' wife.
Oh, she's hot.
Okay, so while we are in a rain delay, let's talk about Gumby. Jordan Montgomery, he's going to pitch Friday night. He was tremendous against the Mets in the scrimmage games a couple weeks ago. I almost said spring training games, but they were in July. His fastball has been up. I mean, there's no doubt about it. His fastball's been 94, 95. His breaking ball is disgusting. He's able to spot it. He made some good hitters look bad in New York a couple weeks ago. But, you know, how much has he been throwing and who has he been throwing to and how stretched out is he? You know, those are all questions to be determined. Masahiro Tanaka will get the start on Saturday night. The Yankees could potentially be at a disadvantage on both Saturday and Sunday. Tanaka hasn't pitched in a while, so you don't know how sharp he'll be. Even though the Red Sox are not playing great, when you're facing a pitcher who's not sharp, anything can happen. I'm not saying Tanaka's not going to be sharp. I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me if he's not. Same goes for James Paxton. We saw him last time. He just wasn't good. His stuff has clearly diminished since last season. But the thing about James Paxton is that he's got some craftiness to him. You know, he's got a good cutter. He's got a good breaking ball. If he can spot his pitches, he'll be okay. The problem last time was that his pitches were not good, but they were also in bad locations. So if you do that, you're going to get ripped. But it kind of reminded me of when Chen-Ming Wang came back at the beginning of 2009, and he just wasn't the same pitcher right away. I mean, he got clobbered those first few starts. So we'll see what happens with James Paxton. Right now, I'm confident about Jordan Montgomery on Friday. I'm less confident about Tanaka and Paxton.